What a picture. What a picture of the Batman. 4 stars. Matt Reeves, we've been waiting 2 years for this, buddy, and you delivered. Good shit. Robert Pattinson, Zoe Kravitz, absolute fucking killers. Paul Dano, I mean, come on. His first blockbuster movie, you thought he wasn't going to pop out and act like he didn't know nobody? There's hope. There's hope for the superhero movie genre. It seems like every single one of these movies from Marvel is kind of similar to the last one, and they have to have this whole thread between movies, and there's a multiverse, and we're doing a whole bunch of shit. Well, this is just a movie, and it exists in its own little area, and it does a killer job of it. There's no end-of-the-world consequences. We don't need that here, like every other fucking movie does. There's no CGI alien that's going to pop out at the end. It's real people. It's very grounded. It's a thriller. It's a noir. It's a David Fincher movie, really. I mean, Matt Reeves is doing a lot with the direction here that's really fascinating and experimental. He's not just pulling from the Jon Favreau or Russo brother playbook. Like, he's really, like, doing some stuff with a form that makes the movie just its own, I hate this fucking word, but its own vibe, right? It's like, it's dark, and it reminds me more of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo than it does Iron Man 2. So that's great. Is it long? Yes, it's really fucking long. It's 170 minutes. So go to the bathroom before you see it. See it in the loudest theater possible, on the biggest screen possible. This is an event. You want to be taken aback when you see it. You maybe even see it in the IMAX. I'm not a big IMAX guy myself, but if I were, this is a movie I would have to see in the IMAX. Is there some stinky dialogue? Sure, but that comes with the turf. You know, superhero movies, you got to have some exposition to move that plot forward. And what was it, a whole world of fun? Yes, absolutely. It's not fun in the same way that Spider-Man No Way Home was fun, where everybody's cheering in the crowd, everybody's looking at one another like, isn't this fucking dope? No, it's not like that at all. It's more like, damn, this is pretty dark, but this is a fucking good movie. Like, regardless of it being Batman, if he didn't have the cape, it still would have been a kick-ass movie. But, you know, there's like this predetermined relationship and a preconceived notion that we have with him that just kind of heightens and amplifies that a little bit. So I loved it. 4 stars, killer, definitely worth a 2-year wait. Yeah, go check out the Batman. I'm sure you're gonna. But I guess one thing I do have is, it is kind of depressing that, you know, we have to make this type of movie with a superhero attached now for it to make $200 million at the box office. I wish that we could still do it the way that David Fincher was doing it in the early 2010s, but that's the way things are, and it kicked ass, and I'm happy for it for separating itself from the rest of the superhero movies. See you next time. Peace.